Hello everyone, Brian Richards here, and today I'm going to teach you 4 totally self-working card forces. What is a card force, you say? Well, it's basically where an audience member chooses a card. They think they have a free choice, but you know exactly which card they're going to choose. It's kind of like saying, you can pick any one of these 52 cards as long as it's that one. That's basically what a card force is. So the audience thinks they have a free choice, but you know exactly what card they're going to choose. Now, there are tons of sleight-of-hand ways that you can do this, but I'm going to teach you 4 ways that you can do this that are totally self-working, and you'll be performing them in just minutes. So get out a deck of cards, and let's get into the first one, which is called the 7th card force. Okay, the first trick I'm going to teach you is what's called the 7th card force. For this, you need to know what the 7th card is from the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's the 10 of hearts, and we'll use the 10 of hearts for all of the forces that I'm going to be teaching you today. So whatever that 7th card is from the top of the deck, that's going to be the force card. That's the card that they're going to actually end up choosing. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to invite a spectator to choose a number between 5 and 10. Obviously, they can't choose 5 and 10 because it's not in between 5 and 10. So that means they have a choice of 6, 7, 8, or 9. Now, if they choose 6, you pick up the deck and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you show them the next card and say, now look at and memorize your card. Don't tell me what it is. Of course, you know it's your force card. If they choose 7, all you're going to do is count down to the 7th card and show them the 7th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say, look at and memorize your card. Again, it's going to be your force card. Now, if they choose 8, all you're going to do is you're going to go by twos. You're going to pick up the deck and you're going to grab 2 cards and you're going to put them on the table and you're going to say 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you're going to pick up the top card of the pile and you're going to say, now look at and memorize your card, and it will be, of course, your force card. And then, of course, the last thing is they could choose 9. If they choose 9, all you're going to do in this case is go by 3. So you go 3, 6, and 9, and that too will also take you to your force card. So again, once they have now chosen the card, say look at it, memorize it. You can even have them put it into the deck. You can have them shuffle up the deck, and then you can reveal their card however you want, and we'll talk about that at the end of this video. So that is called the 7th card force. Pretty cool, right? And again, it always takes you to that 7th card that you have memorized from the top of the deck. And that's why we call it the 7th card force. But do me a favor, when you perform this trick, don't say to your audience, hey, I'm going to show you the 7th card force. That'll kind of give away the trick, and then they'll be like, wow, you're a terrible magician. What, do you learn magic from YouTube or something? Okay, the next trick I'm going to teach you is what's called the 10th card force. And the force card is in what position? Go ahead, guess. Yeah, it's the 10th card down from the top of the deck. So let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's our force card. We're using the 10 of hearts in this case. And that is 10 cards down from the top. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to invite a spectator to pick a number between 10 and 20. Again, they can choose any number between 10 or 20. They can't choose 10 or 20, but 11 all the way up to 19. So let's say they choose 12. What you're going to do is you're going to count down 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're going to get rid of these cards, and then you're going to pick up the pile you counted and say, okay, since you chose 12, we're going to take the 2 digits of 12, which is a 1 and 2. We're going to add them together, which adds to 3. Wow, you're really good at math. Excellent. We're going to count down to the 3rd card, and that'll be your card. 1, 2, and why don't you look at and memorize your card? Again, it's the force card. Okay, pretty cool. Now, there's, of course, let's just say they pick a higher number like 18. Our force card, again, is 10 cards down from the top of the deck. So let's say they choose 18. You're going to count down 18 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Get rid of these cards. Now, since you chose 18, we're going to take the 2 digits of 18, which is a 1 and 8. We add them together, which adds to 9. Wow, you're a math genius. Okay, we're going to count down to 9. That'll be your card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 9. Look at and memorize your card. Again, it will always take you back to the force card that is in the 10th position. Again, totally self-working, and it works out mathemagically, as we like to say in the business. Well, that brings us next to this force that I'm going to teach you right now called the reverse force. What you're going to do is you're going to invite a spectator to pick a number, let's say between 5 and 20. And let's say they pick 14. You explain to them that you want them to count 14 cards like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got it? And when they say yeah, say great. Okay, go ahead. Count out 14 cards. They pick them up and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You say great. Now, that's the 14th card. Look at and memorize your card. Again, it's going to be the force card. So how did this work? Well, all I did was I reversed the cards. I started off with the force card on top of the deck. So again, we're using the 10 of hearts. And what I did was I said, pick a number between 5 and 20. Now, you can have them pick any number, but I choose on the lower end as opposed to higher end because I don't want to be counting forever as I'm explaining it to them. So let's just say I pick a number between 5 and 20. Let's say in this case, they pick 11. You say, okay, great. I want you to count down 11 cards like this. And as you show them, all you're doing is reversing the order of the cards, and you're putting the force card into the position. So if they choose 11, say, okay, I want you to count 11 cards like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do you think you can do that? And when they say yeah, say great. You throw this pile back on top, which now means the force card is in the 11th position. So when they do it, all they're doing is going back to that 11th card, which was on the top of the deck originally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, and you say, okay, great. Now that's the 11th card. So look at and memorize your card. And that will be the force card. And again, you can have them put it back in the deck, have them shuffle it. You can read their mind, whatever. And you are able to tell them exactly what card they chose because you knew their card all along. Again, super easy, totally self-working. You got to try it on your friends, try it on your enemies, I guess. I don't know. But nonetheless, give that a try. I'm telling you, it will fool them. And again, once a card has been selected, once it's been forced upon them, they can put it anywhere in the deck. They can shuffle the deck, and then you can easily reveal their card. And again, at the end of our segment today, I'm going to give you some tips, some ideas of how you can actually reveal their chosen card. But let's get into the last of the forces that I'm going to teach you. And this one is simply called the cut force. This is actually probably of all the forces I'm teaching you, the one I use perhaps the most. So anyway, you invite a spectator. Here would be my performance. You invite a spectator to cut the deck, and they can cut to anywhere. Let's just say they cut right here. You explain you're going to mark the cut. And then what you do is you draw their attention. You explain, listen, you really could have cut to anywhere. You could have cut further down. You could have cut higher up. But you ended up cutting to this one card. And here's the crazy thing. The card that you chose is the 10 of hearts. Now, the reason I say that's crazy is because a long time ago, the company that makes bicycle playing cards, when they manufactured this box, what you're about to see is pretty crazy. Check out the back. Look. On the back, you will see is indeed the 10 of hearts. Pretty crazy, right? Okay, so this trick is so easy. It's called the cut force because really all that's happening is you're forcing the top card. Whatever card you want to force, in this case, the 10 of hearts, is going to be on top of the deck. Now, I happen to be using bicycle playing cards, and right now, at this point in time, they have a print on the back. They've had this for a while, so you could definitely use this if you got boxes laying around. I think they're still printing them like this. And even if not, you can always write 10 of hearts on the back or any card, whatever card is going to be your force card on the back, and have that sitting aside. Now, again, your force card in this case is going to be the topmost card, and you're going to invite a spectator to cut the deck. They can cut anywhere. Let's just say they cut right here. They're going to move the top section of the deck to the side. Wherever they put the top section of the deck, you're going to take the bottom section and you're going to turn it sideways, and you're going to say, we're going to mark your cut. Now, this is where timing is key. This is where misdirection is key. What you want to do is get their eyes away from the cards, their eyes away from the table. One of the best ways you can do that is by leaning into them, looking directly into their eyes. I'm telling you right now, when you look at someone's eyes, they're going to look up at you. And then you begin to have some conversation with them. You explain, hey, listen, you could have cut anywhere. You could have cut further down into the deck. You could have cut near the top. You could have cut to any one of those 52 cards. And here's the crazy thing. You ended up cutting to this one card. Now, because they've been paying attention to you, and honestly, they haven't really been paying attention to the deck, and because of the time gap, they really don't remember which section is the top section or which section is the bottom section. So you pull this away, say you could have cut to any card. You ended up cutting to this one, which happens to be, oh look, it's the 10 of hearts. Now the reason I say it's crazy is because a long time ago, the company that makes bicycle playing cards, you're not going to believe this, they actually printed something on the back of the box. Check it out. They knew you were going to choose the 10 of hearts. Okay, so you learned 4 amazing, incredible ways to force a chosen playing card on someone. They think it's a free choice, but as I promised you, at the end of this video segment, I would give you ideas on how you could reveal their card. The first thing you can do, like I said, obviously, is take advantage of the printed box. But even if you have one that's not, you could always write the prediction, as I said a moment ago, of what card they are going to choose, turn it over to reveal, of course, that you knew ahead of time that they were going to choose that card. You could also have a written prediction on a piece of paper sitting on the table ahead of time, have the card selected, and then open up your prediction, or have them open up your prediction to reveal their chosen card. Another thing you can do, which is really cool, is have a duplicate card in your pocket. And then after the card is selected, have it lost into the deck, and then reach into your pocket and pull it out of your pocket. The audience will actually believe it disappeared from the deck and reappeared inside your pocket, which is really cool. You can, of course, have a duplicate card anywhere. Actually, when I do my children's shows, one of the things that I do is I secretly stick, using double stick tape, an extra card onto the back of one of my volunteer helpers when I'm getting them and maybe positioning them on stage. And then I have a card selected. It is a force. And then, of course, the card is lost into the deck. I try to find it. I'm struggling. I can't find it. And then when I give up, I go and I shake the volunteer's hand, and as I do, I'm spinning them around. And of course, the entire audience can see the chosen card is actually on the child helper's back. A great idea that I got from the wonderful David Ginn. So again, these are just some ideas of how you can reveal the chosen card, but it's really totally up to you and your creativity. So if you have ideas, do comment below. Share them with others. I'd love to hear your comments. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to hit like and do subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. Over there, you will see another video you may want to click on. Do click on it to continue to learn some more amazing magic tricks. But between now and then, go and be amazing. Seriously, go and be amazing. I mean, you're amazing, but you could probably be a little more amazing. And I hope this helps you to be more amazing.